Good morning, D. Dykstra here with another video on calculus. This is finding the average value of a function using integrals. All right, so let's take a look. What is the definition? Definition is if f is integrable, means you can integrate it, on the closed interval from a to b, then the average value of f on the interval is 1 divided by b minus a times the integral from a to b of f of x. All right, so basically what we're doing is we're looking for an average, kind of a y value that we can then integrate and find the area under this specified average value. So what might it be? Let's look at a picture and see what that looks like. So here we have just some function f, and what we're doing is we're looking from a to b. Now this thing might curve, it could go up, down, whatever. And so what we're doing is, what is the average value? We're going to get some above and some below, but what is the average sense of the area underneath that curve given some average value? So in application now, what we need to do is, so you're taking 1 divided by b minus a, your upper and lower bound, and then we're multiplying that by the integral. So let's look at an example here. Move this over, and you'll see example number 1. It says find the average value of f of x equals 3x squared minus 2x on the interval from 1 to 4. So here we have our 1 divided by b minus a, 4 minus 1, times the integral from 1 to 4 of 3x squared minus 2x dx. All right, so we integrate that, and as you know, anytime we integrate, we are going to use that power rule. So we just basically plus 1 here, and then divide by 2 plus 1. Same thing here. We're going to take 1 plus 1, and then we're going to divide by 1 plus 1. So this ends up being 3 divided by 3. Our power goes from 2 to 3, minus 2x, 1 plus 1 is squared, divided by 2. So you'll notice that what happens is this 3, that 2, and that 2 will cancel, and you're left with x cubed minus x squared. Here's our 4 minus 1, or 1/3 out front. Now we're going to evaluate that from 4 to 1. So you can see here, if I evaluate it for 4 cubed minus 4 squared, and then according to the fundamental theorem of calculus, we subtract the lower bound. So 1 cubed minus 1 squared, we get 1/3, still out here, I haven't applied that yet, times 64 minus 16 minus 1 minus 1. Well, 1 minus 1 is going to be 0. So then basically what we're looking to do is 64 minus 16 is 1/3 times 48. 48 divided by 3 is 16. So that's basically it. It's not too hard. Just you apply the formula and understand what you're looking for here conceptually is that average value that we can approximate from A to B within that interval. What is that average y value that we're trying to establish, and then find an area within that. All right? So that has been finding an average of a value of a function, integral. Thanks again. Hope you had a great day. Talk to you soon. D. Dykstra out. Thanks. Keep it mathy.